I'm a 21-year-old stepmom and this is my boyfriend Mark. So we first met back in 2021 after a night out. Cut a long story short, a friend gave us his number to take us out for some food. I ended up ringing Mark and I've never met him, I didn't actually know him, and he ended up picking us up and we ended up getting together in March 2022. The age gap between me and Mark is 23 years.
Well done, you normally say 24. I've got two children, Marcus and Isabel. So Isabel is 16 and Marcus is 12.
So Marcus, what is Ellie like as a stepmom?
So Ellie as a stepmom is actually quite good because since she's young and not in like her 30s or 40s, she's quite energetic and can relate to me more because she's just young.
You're not an old lady.
Yeah, she's just more like into baking and fun activities.
Ellie is a stepmom. Well, she's like my best friend, like with little gossips, does my makeup, does my hair, she's like built-in best friends.
Yeah, Marcus is fun, he likes to have a laugh, he's dead cheeky, and Izzy is
a diva. She's just your typical girls, but they're great kids. Me and Mark were together for a good few months before I did meet the children. I was so nervous. It felt like meeting your partner's parents for the first time.
When I first met Ellie, it was a little bit awkward because we were at the back of the car and we were on our way to Alton Towers and it was just a little bit weird. And I kind of thought I didn't know if it was my dad's friend or girlfriend and I wasn't really sure.
When I first met Ellie, I don't know, yeah, it was a bit awkward. I was a bit like, ooh, don't know, never met her before.
I think we didn't speak for the whole car journey. It was quite awkward.
a very long 2.5 hours.
Yeah, literally. As soon as we got there, we ended up having such a good time and it broke the ice amazingly.
So when we all moved in together, I was a bit apprehensive at first. We lived together since about March 2022, is it Al? I think.
Yeah, I think.
You moved yourself in?
When me and Mark and the kids all first lived together, we were actually living in an apartment, so it was
A bit of a squash.
It was very squash. The kids were sharing a bedroom. We've literally only just moved into this house now.
Obviously, it was a bit of a culture change for the kids and everyone living together, but yeah, we all got on really well, didn't we, Al?
So what did your family and friends think when you told you were moving in together?
So when we moved in together, we never actually officially...
There's no official date.
Yeah, there was never official date, so I think our friends and family kind of just watched it happen with us. Yeah. Like, I'd slowly just bring more clothes around,
up, yeah.
And then it ended up being my whole entire wardrobe and my whole entire bedroom was just in your apartment. With my family, when me and Mark first got together, at the start I think they were quite shocked with his age. I think a lot of people looking in would be. But as soon as time passed, I think they saw that I'm happy, we're in a happy, healthy relationship and I'm living my great life. So honestly, all they care about is that.
And from your side, Mark?
So we met through friends and obviously they didn't really mind. They obviously knew Ellie beforehand and obviously the lads, you know, what they're like, they give you a bit of a tease and well, obviously she's younger and stuff, but everyone accepted it perfectly fine, you know. The age gap I don't think's ever really, you can't even really notice it, can you? And people always ask it all the time and I always think that if the age gap wasn't even there, we wouldn't even know that there was an age gap, would you really?
I don't think the age gap's an issue because we were friends first.
Yeah.
So I think that I got to know Mark as a person before I ended up getting with him. So we started posting about our family online about December 2023. We have had a lot of mixed responses regarding our content. I think especially now, it's mostly supportive.
At the beginning, people were sceptical, weren't they? You know, obviously, they've watched our family grow and us, you know, seeing our day-to-day life, people sort of got more invested in it, haven't they, really? They're like along for the journey, aren't they?
I know.
We have a laugh at the comments, don't we? I mean, I don't really care. We're both thick-skinned, aren't we? If we weren't, we could be in a relationship, could we, really?
You done?
Yeah.
Right. Should have a look at the comments to see what's new.
Yeah, go on.
We do like to do this because we like to have a look and see what everyone's... No, entertainment, but also to see what anyone's thinking, answering questions. We do like to be active on our social medias. Obviously, with posting online, of course, you get judgment. 90% of the hate is to do with our age gap. Yeah. Your typical comments saying like, old man or, oh, Mark's your sugar daddy. You're literally just with Mark for the money. Bummy, you don't work.